The prince hasn't come in, methinks. Say, Witcher, come over here.
Why is he lingering about?
Those witchers be craving gold. This one's sure to say the prince is innocent, then...
He'd better search for a lad who served the Virgin instead of...
Yeah, once done with the prince, he'd better take care of the magnets.
You know Saskia?
Willie of the Oblates. He handled the wine, indeed, but loves the Virgin like a sister and mother put together.
He'd gladly get quartered for her.
Where's this Willie of yours?
Hiding in his shack, afraid of them lords.
Farewell.
Give
This
him...
is nonsense.
What?
Yeah.
The prince stood right next to Saskia during the council.
How should I know?
Why flap your mouth then?
The prince is a wealthy lord.
Just because someone can afford gold teeth doesn't mean they'll pull their healthy ones. Farewell.
Give us this whole flower!
Likes to skim. Rolling dung, you surly dog!
It's vigilante justice.
Change your tone when we put a sickle to your throat.
Save your threats
Say,
for your
Witcher,
thoughts.
come over here. The
If
prince
not for
hasn't
that
come
damned
in,
Yorvith, the serfs would probably be hanging.
They say someone cast a spell.
There goes the
Strangers, more
I've
strangers.
been looking for you.
I don't know you.
You caused quite a... Afraid of something?
No.
You're lying.
I didn't do nothing, didn't say nothing. Don't...
Tell me everything you know about the attempt on Saskia's life.
I heard the priest talking with the prince. This goody-goody said the Virgin is really a beast under her fair skin.
What priest?
Olcan.
So there's no way I can check if you're...
I swear on my mother's...
What else did you hear?
I was putting Saskia's room in order when the priest came to the prince's chamber next door. They wasn't speaking loud, but I heard the priest say, "Just clear the servants from the kitchen." Nothing more. Reverend Olcan, only he could tell you how it was, beginning to end.
The dead aren't very talkative.
What about what they leave behind? There may be clues or...
Maybe.
What should I... Eyes like embers.
They lie in wait for their lord and prince. I certainly hope Scalen can clean up this mess. Imagine if we could all go in there to look at those dreams. Dwarves, peasants, their scoia'tael, Adernian nobles even. All seeing the desires of others. What's more, legend has it the oldest stolen dreams can become reality. And I don't want nightmares stalking Vergen's back alleyways.
Open it.
Stop pissing me off. You're acting like a drunk suit.
You know, don't know if I should mention this, but the dream I found belongs to you.
What are you talking about?
It's an embarrassing affliction, I imagine. Hell, even something of a political liability in your case. Some might even call you a freak. You're the alderman. An ages-old tradition is vested in you. On top of that, you now lead the preparations for Vergen's defense.
You wouldn't dare.
Imagine your ancestors carved in stone. Condemnation, not pride on their bearded faces. Who knows? Maybe you'd keep your office, but you'd be the talk of the town for ages. And your nephew?
I'll open the gate. I promised Scalen's mother I'd be sober as a judge to the end of my days, and I aim to keep my word. I don't give a damn about ages-old traditions and piss on loose talk. But you're right. You must bury this thing. The secret dies with you, never to be spoken aloud.
I do. Thanks, and good luck staying sober. I need to know where Reverend Olcan used to live.
It's about right.
Gods favor Lady Saskia, she claims.
Gods never favor.
Strange aura. Nothing interesting.
The pious.
Who will the Witcher side?
Go get the lads. We won't stand for this.
Coming, methinks.
Good. My hand!
Bloody bastard
I'll
poisoned
cut the block off the next man who dares try his luck.
Say, Witcher, come over here. Say, Witcher,
Why is he
come over
lingering
here.
about?
Those Witchers be craving gold. This one's sure to say the prince.
Finally! It's obvious Henselt bribed some serf who then did what he was told.
Enough of this charade.
Try to be reasonable, folks!
We've talked enough. Come on, lads. Let's drag the prince from his hovel.
Vergen's not a cesspit for anyone to shit in. There are laws to abide, and Scalenburden's job is to uphold them.
There's no law allowing a serf to threaten a king's scion. I, Silgrat, brother of Seltkirk, the greatest knight to walk Edirnian land, say so.
Does it matter who was born in a castle and who in a pigsty? Any fool can prejudge and condemn. It's easier to accuse than to prove guilt.
A peasant servant claims that Prince Stennis supposedly attempted to kill Saskia. Why would the prince do such a dastardly deed? Bear in mind how
That's why. The monk
Do you even remember how valorous he was towards Saskia?
pretending to be with her, he was, sly fox. But us lads ain't so dumb as you.
See for yourselves how the commoners hate the prince, spitting venom like adders.
Saskia's servant said that.
Where is this servant, might I ask? The answer is simple.
He's hiding to save his skin from you, whoresons.
One last question. How could the prince poison Saskia? It's a known fact that servants taste...
It's not clear how the prince poisoned the wine, but that doesn't mean he didn't do it.
Stennis is blowing hot and cold.
You were supposed to prove his guilt, not...
Tell us who else would do it. A peasant wanted to hurt the miss? Never. It's cause of her you noble dogs can't... A pig won't cut its own throat.
Perhaps it is no peasant's deed. However, that doesn't mean...
Answer me this. Was not Stennis' room next to Saskia's? Do not the wines come from his own lice-ridden Yes! Is Serene Dumhead the prince? Nobody in Vergen wants to kill Saskia. And even if they want it...
You're wrong, Colton. Reverend Olkin wanted to get rid of Saskia. He thought she was a monster at heart.
Olkin was on Stennis' leash like a dog.
How dare you, lout! Do you imagine if someone sits next to a married lady, he's
The priest tried to convince Prince Stennis to join the conspiracy.
Is Stennis some dimwit foundling that he dances to a lousy priest's tune? Olcan got what he deserved when Henselt cleaved his head. Now it's Stennis' time.
There is no proof the prince agreed.
The priest asked him for admittance to the kitchen.
So he didn't poison the Virgin himself, but allowed her to be poisoned.
It appears Stennis would benefit the most from Saskia's death.
Your Highness, this is dangerous.
I am not afraid. Fear is a commoner's trait, unfit for one with royal blood running in his... What do you want, to judge me? Is a prince a common thief who steals a dozen eggs at the market? You stand before royal majesty. In this world there are crimes that can be forgiven, and crimes that, by any means, cannot. A crime against one anointed by the gods themselves also cannot be condoned. He who raises hand against divine right is not worthy to walk this world. And what about he who poisons the Virgin of Edern? Firstly, Saskia is alive, so no one can blame me for her death. And thirdly, I assure all gathered here, I won't rise above the law. However, can it? And if Saskia... I believe she can be cured. But if the gods decide otherwise, we'll summon a coven of the wise who can...
Those are words worthy of a true...
I am the one you should look to for guidance.
You didn't say a word about your guilt or innocence. You demand justice. You want to summon a coven of the wise. But who will sit on that coven? Any peasants? No, only people you'll nominate yourself. Lords whom you'll reward with lands for reaching the right decision. Such men are to decide if you're guilty? No, you are guilty, Prince. You know you are. The nobles won't forgive them that.
They're a cowardly lot. Yelping's all they're good at.
And backstabbing.
By Stennis's example. His filthy life wasn't taken in vain. Eilhart will get royal blood, and Saskia will be cured.
We need to hurry. We can't keep peace in Vergen with strength alone.
Anything's possible using strength.
That's your credo?
Saskia's the best leader I know, but she can't hope to defeat Henselt with this.
What do you intend to do?
I'll get reinforcements. The Scoia'tael are more numerous than you think.
You won't get through the fog. Will you be back in time?
I have to. Va fail, Gwynblade. Don't lose hope.
Did I hear you mention it?
Indeed. I know a collector in Veng.
Ericus venom? Necker?
Ha!
Why
I never asked.
What kind of corn?
Why?
He's gonna... I'll keep my...
The head of a king. Take it to Sheila. You know where. She'll give you coin and further orders.
Heavy. How am I supposed to carry it through the forest? I won't be able to draw my sword.
You'll go unarmed, in common clothes. Try to sneak through unnoticed, but if anyone asks, you bring in the witch some sausages.
You can see it a mile away, and it stinks of vinegar. I'll have to find a thick sack.
Go on. Quit complaining. There's no time.
You stink.
Esed mahon. Tal este in pedon. Eloranet eleorien. Feredein mahon. Hal daumas.
By the gods, they're closer and closer. They'll not catch me. To the witch. They'll not find it there, over my dead body.